Well, thank you. Yes, well, unfortunately, but perhaps unsurprisingly, the key findings this year are grim. This is the sixth consecutive year that global peacefulness has deteriorated. And indeed, global peacefulness has deteriorated for 13 of the past 17 years. And the major driver of that has been the increase in conflict that we've seen all across the world. So we currently have 61 active state-based conflicts, and in 2024 there were 17 countries which recorded over 1,000 deaths from conflicts. So obviously there's been a lot of focus on what's happening in Gaza and now in Iran, but really the conflict it's really global, it's widespread. Almost every continent is touched by this. And I think that the second key finding from the report is, as you alluded to, the rise in geopolitical fragmentation. So you have a look at the competition between great powers. You have the US looking to reposition itself in the world, being more inwardly focused. And then you have the rise of middle power countries. So these are countries which have particularly strong influence in their region. So looking at countries like India, Turkey, Brazil, Australia, South Africa, exerting more influence as the sort of traditional global order begins to become less effective and break down. So those are the two key findings from the report this year.
Okay, now global peace is at its lowest level since the inception of this index. Some of the major factors, I mean, we see reports of conflicts here on our continent in Africa, the Middle East currently, Iran and Israel. Why is this? I mean, why is it rise in conflicts?
I think there's no particular single factor that you can pinpoint that's driving conflict in all these different places. I mean, what we've seen in Africa, for example, is that you've had a lot of smaller conflicts which would have had a relatively low level of activity a decade ago, have become enfolded into broader transnational conflicts. So you look at an area like the Central Sahel, for example. There you have smaller ethnic conflicts 10 years ago, which then have become part of a broader these groups becoming part of a broader transnational terrorist groups. You have factors related to climate, so climate insecurity, ecological threats driving conflict.